Hi guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. I'm here in Rochester, the United Kingdom, Kent. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. Don't forget to flick the switch tonight at 8:30 p.m. for Earth Hour. People around the world will turn off their lights to highlight the importance of environmental sustainability.
I didn't know that one. Also, Alexa, when do the clocks go forward?
In the United Kingdom, British summer time starts tomorrow at 1 a.m. and ends the 29th of October 2023 at 2 a.m.
You were supposed to turn the clocks back this evening. Turn the clocks forward, sorry. So the clocks are going forward this evening for an hour and British summer time starts. Alexa, celebrity birthdays.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include American actress, comedian, and author Jenny Slate, English rock singer-songwriter, composer and pianist Elton John, actress Elizabeth Lail, Ukrainian boxer Vladimir Klitschko, and American race car driver Danica Patrick.
So today is Elton John's birthday. Elton John sang at Princess Diana's funeral that famous song, Candle in the Wind, England's Rose. So it is indeed Elton John's birthday today, and Diana was a friend of Elton John. Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Saturday the 25th of March.
Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 7:59 a.m.
Alexa, what's the weather like?
Right now in Rochester, it's 8 degrees Celsius with showers. Today's forecast is clouds with a chance of showers, with a high of 14 degrees and a low of 6 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke? Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
I've recently decided to sell my vacuum cleaner. All it does is gather dust.
Right guys, so today I'm going to start again and I'm going to try and go for my blood test at St Mary's Medical Centre, Stroud. So we're going to try again. I've got an appointment at 10 past 10. 10 past 10 to have mine, Crystal's blood test. My mum, Jennifer, has had 4 blood tests up at Chatham McDowell Gardens. I'm walking to St Mary's Medical Centre, Stroud, over the Stroud Bridge. I'm feeling very, very tired and very, very weak, like lethargic, and I have done since yesterday. Hence there were no videos after a certain time yesterday afternoon. I wasn't feeling too well, just weak and disorientated, and I'm going through the change, that's probably what it is to do with, going through the menopause. I think my periods are actually stopping now. I haven't had one for 2 months, so hopefully they will stop completely. So Casey rang me because St Mary's Medical Centre, Stroud cancelled the last appointment. Appointment reminder, 25th of March at 10:10 a.m. with Miss Lydia Earle at St Mary's Medical Centre. If you can't attend, please text back cancel. Please do not attend if you have any COVID-19 symptoms. So they're still warning you about COVID-19, COVID flu. just felt rotten for some unknown reason. And it can be the food you eat. It can be. It can make you feel hyperactive. It can make you feel low in energy, what you eat. And I think that's what's been happening to me lately. Eating like junk food can make you feel lethargic, and that's how I'm explaining it. I feel lethargic. My mum had rang me yesterday morning to tell me that she had electric shocks going through her body. Now that's what I get. That's what me, Crystal, gets. I suffer from face pain and neurological pain in my face due to trauma to my head in 2015. So my mum rang me to say that she was suffering from electric shocks, that she was going to call her doctors in Chatham and get back to me about it. But she didn't. She rang me later on in the evening. So she rang me in the morning telling me that she was going to get back to me. She didn't till late in the evening. I presume she's okay. She said she's got toxic goiter. Jennifer has a toxic goiter that she went to the Maritime Health, Medway Maritime Hospital with me and my dad. We waited for my mum while she went into the hospital room, and they gave her radiation treatment, iodine treatment, or what it was, some sort of radiation treatment, because my mum was told to not get anywhere in bed with my dad because she had radioactive iodine inside her. So she wasn't allowed to go near my dad for a certain amount of time. No one was allowed to go near my mother because she had radiation in her body. I have got a lump in my neck, which they have told me is a benign cyst, which is growing very, very slightly in millimetres every year. Last time I'm still waiting to go for another neck ultrasound scan at the moment, but it grows about 2 millimetres, 2 to 5 millimetres every year, and they keep an eye on it because a cyst can get cancerous. It can. I've been told it's okay, it's a cyst and it's benign, so I don't go around worrying about it, but it is noticeable, and it looks like a male voice box, doesn't it? If you look closely, it looks like a male, like the epiglottis sticking out, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's a benign lump that started growing about 4 years ago, and I don't know why it started growing, but I was being treated for trigeminal neuralgia. I was given carbamazepine tablets, and these tablets were thick, and whenever I swallowed them, they hurt down my food pipe, the esophagus. It hurt and inflamed my esophagus, and this lump started appearing after I was taking these huge tablets. So all this started in 2015 when I got struck on the head and suffered nerve damage. This is when all this started. This lump started growing and all this nerve pain. But I haven't got a toxic goiter. So there's a difference between a benign cyst and a toxic goiter. thyroid problems can cause other difficulties. They can make some people put on weight. You can get thyroid cancer. That's another thing they've got to keep an eye on. That can make you extremely tired. So I've got a blood test this morning at 10:10. I am extremely tired. I'm going to take Max out for a walk first and carry on as I normally do. Last night I took Max out for a walk, and it seems to start raining in the evening when I take Max for a walk. So we went out in the rain. I had my Wellington boots on. It was dark, but the evenings should now start to get lighter because the clocks are going forward, which they should do 1 o'clock Sunday morning. You put the clocks forward an hour. Most people put them back Saturday evening before they go to bed, which is fair enough, but it's 1 o'clock Sunday morning. They go forward. Sorry, I keep saying back, I mean forward. So we should get lighter evenings now. The clocks go forward 1 o'clock Sunday morning. Right? So me and Max went out for a walk last night, and it was a quick walk because it was raining. Came back into my flat and it was quiet. My neighbour upstairs wasn't in. He hadn't been in since yesterday morning. So I had a relatively quiet, peaceful time in my flat yesterday. It was quiet. I've obviously had to get up earlier to get ready to go for a blood test, and I'm not a noisy person. But I've heard the bin store banging. The cleaners come on a Saturday morning to go in, and they go in the bin store, check the bin store. So you've heard the bin store banging. I'm not angry, I just feel tired and lethargic. And for the past couple of nights, I've come over really depressed. And I did yesterday, but it's not surprising when your mother rings you on the phone in the morning and tells you that it's horrible being alone. It's sad being alone. It's sad and horrible being by yourself. And I was actually very, very happy yesterday morning. I was happy. I was listening to my music, smiling, cracking jokes. And then I take a call from my mum and I come over depressed and upset. And then I get a barrage of shit off of Facebook, fatty, and they start that again, that shite again. And my mother had said to me, why don't you go shopping? And that had put me right off shopping. I wouldn't have gone shopping yesterday anyway because I knew I was going out this morning. This morning I've woken up to someone wanting to be my friend on Facebook from Maddie, M-A-D-D-Y, Maddie. So someone is saying Maddie, you know, fat. They don't say actually fatty. They call themselves a fat hoe, F-A-T-H-O. It'll be fat hoe wants to be your friend. Fat ha wants to be your friend. Now Maddie wants to be my friend because it's got the word mad in it. And I've got proof, if anyone really wanted to meet me and have a look. I've got proof I'm getting friend requests. It's not in my head because I screenshot them. Fat hoe. when you're depressed and feeling a bit upset and you get a request from fat ho, fat ha, fatty, somebody obsessed with weight, and it's not good to be extremely thin, as it's not good to be extremely fat, it's not good to be extremely thin either. It's all done to undermine, upset, keep you locked up indoors, thinking that you're hideous, fat, ugly, and not wanted. That's all it's done for. And as soon as the bully finds out that you are mixing with people, that you are going to places, of course it gets worse. Because they get more and more jealous and more evil. So I was on my own in my flat last night. I watched, when I came back from walking Max, there were lads going out together, obviously on a night out. There were girls going out together on a night out. I'm 54. I'm quite happy to be indoors with a cup of tea, snuggled up watching the television. I mean, the days when I was 20 was 30 years ago. 30 effing years ago. Right? So, I wouldn't go out anyway. I came home. I watched Coronation Street last night, where they were blowing up balloons, putting up, wedding decorations, blowing up balloons and making wedding dresses with toilet rolls, like that somebody's hen party night. So they're blowing up balloons, doing the decorations, playing with loo roll. And then I didn't notice that there was a character called Crystal in Coronation Street. A character called Crystal, who of course was slim, pretty, with long hair down her back. Because, of course, I watch the television. Somebody said to me a couple of months ago, what are your favourite programmes? And I said I like watching the soap operas. But as you get older, you come to accept yourself as you are. When you're younger, you do compare yourself to other people. But I don't know about anybody else. So as I've got older, I've come to accept myself for who I actually am. So there's bound to be younger people being born into this world as you get older, as there are people older than you. And then you start to feel how really old people do feel like when they know that their time is coming soon. Do you know what I mean? And you just feel you're grateful on this planet alive. Not what you look like. I do not compare myself to other people because I am a person in my own right. But girls, teenagers, compare themselves to other women. And it can make them feel insecure if they're watching the telly and there's beautiful women and they've got acne and they've got things wrong with them. But the TV is not the real world. And the newspapers don't give us the truth. They only give us a quarter of what's going on in the world. They don't show you the real bad bits. They don't show you the real state of the world. And they glamorise it with women that are beautiful, with lovely voluptuous bodies in tight bikinis and lovely clothes. And the majority of the women at the moment can't afford to buy food, let alone fancy clothing. So we get this garbage stuffed in our faces, especially women and teenagers, and that's not the real world. Not everybody's celebrity status, not everybody's loaded with money, so they show us on the telly people with castles, people with these lovely cars, and life is just not like that. It's just so unreal. But to a youngster, to a teenager, and to me when I was growing up, seeing all this. It makes you feel inadequate. But I've grown to accept myself. I couldn't give a monkey's what anybody else is like. I really couldn't. We're born. We have to make the most of the life we've got. And some people are given horrific lives, right? And you've just got to pick yourself up and carry on with what you've been given. So I'm happy with myself, with what I've got. Of course I would like more. Of course I would like to do more. And I can't, because I'm restricted. Lack of money restricts people. Right, I'm going to get on with the rest of my day, right, trying to pick myself up, just like everybody else does when they wake up in the morning and go, oh my God, I feel so awful. But we all get days like that, and then we get days where we jump up full of beans and feel fantastic. All I'm saying is that everybody is unique in their own right. We're all special in our own way. And if people just got on with their day-to-day business and stopped worrying what somebody else looks like and channeled all that bullying and hatred into some good thing, and it's far better than bullying. Like I said, I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. I've got a blood test. I don't really like them and I want to get it over with. See you later.